Hi, I'm Mark Powers. Welcome to This Old House. Decorative exterior shutters, a mainstay of old houses, can find new life indoors. We picked up these louvered ones at a yard sale for $1 and attached them to a mirror. We added a panel trim to lend architectural character and a coat of paint for a unified appearance. First, lay the mirror face down on the work table with shutters facing down on each side, louvers pointing downward. Clamp everything in place with blocks screwed to the table. Cut a sheet of 1/2-inch plywood, slightly smaller than the whole piece. Apply a bead of panel adhesive around the entire back frame of the shutters and center the plywood on top. Next, drill pilot holes and fasten the plywood to the backs of the shutter frames with 1-inch drywall screws in each corner, adding additional screws every 12 to 16 inches. Carefully flip the attached assembly face up. Slide the mirror into its final position and mark its location. Lift mirror and apply panel adhesive onto the plywood between the marks. Set the mirror in place, adhering it to the plywood. To make the panel frames, lay a length of 1x3 along the mirror's edge with one end against the side of the left shutter. Mark it where it hits the other shutter and cut it to form the top rail of the panel. Trace the piece onto another 1x3 and cut it to form the bottom rail. Cut and fit 1x3s between the top and bottom rails to make the vertical stiles. Then glue panel pieces in place with adhesive and repeat the steps for the other panel. Next up, trimming out the panel. First, miter the end of a length of base cap molding so that the 45-degree angle is directed inward following the profile taper. Then position the mitered molding on the inside corner of the panel and mark where to miter the opposite corner. Repeat measuring and cutting molding until all 4 sides of the panel are trimmed. Do the same to the panel on the other side of the mirror, then remove the trim pieces, add adhesive, and glue it in place. Fill any open joints, nail holes, and imperfections with wood putty. Lightly sand with 220 grit sandpaper, and then prime and paint the entire mirror. Prop it up against the wall or hang it using a cleat for the perfect place to stop and admire your reflection and your work before heading out the door.